Hello everyone, welcome back to Nitya Cloud Tech. Hope all of you are doing good. In this video, we are going to talk about event triggers. So before watching this video, I will recommend you to watch my previous video related to scheduled and the tumbling window and the type of triggers. So we have already discussed in our previous video. So that would be helpful for you guys. So event trigger basically it is a simple one. So as name suggests, if any event is happened, then this will trigger. So if you are from circle background and if you if you have learned about the trigger, so we have trigger in circle as well. So where like any thing happened with the table, any deletion or any insert happened, then we call the specific trigger. So similarly here, if anything happened, then we want to trigger this event trigger. So it may be custom trigger, it may be storage event trigger. So we have two category here, storage event and custom event. So basically event driven architecture is a common data integration pattern that involves production, detection, consumption and reaction to events. In data integration scenarios, often require customers to trigger pipelines based on the event happening in storage account. So, arrival or deletion of any file in the Azure Global Storage account, then it should run. Or for custom event, there are other event. If that will happen, that custom event will run. Now, how we create this? Now, let me move into Azure Data Factory and show you guys. Okay, so I hope it is visual now, Azure Data Factory. So I will again click here on Azure Trigger now, or I can go here on Manage and click on Trigger and then New and Trigger now. So I can give name Event Trigger. After that, I can select type from here. So as I mentioned, storage event and custom events. So storage event. So in storage event, I need to select my subscription first and then the storage account. So storage account from my Azure Blob storage. So I have these two storage accounts. So let's select this one. And from there, I may have multiple folder. So I can select one in which like as per the requirement. If I select source and I can give the like different path as well if required, and I can give even any one of them. Like if any block created means any file will come in my Azure storage or anything is deleted. So there are two options. I can select one and I can mention here ignore empty blocks. After creating this, I can link this to my pipeline. So basically, if any event happens, then like any arrival or file or deletion of file from my Azure Blob storage account, then that specific pipeline should be run. So this is the very common scenario. And if I talk about the custom event, so in custom event, basically it's again we have like different custom events. So if I show you like in custom event we may have huge event grid. So basically here we have different event grid. So if I give example, so serverless application architecture in the cloud. So let's say event grid connects data sources and event handlers. For example, use event grid to instant trigger a serverless function to run image analysis. So whatever you want to do at custom level as per your business requirement, so can use this event. Also ops automation. So there are different example. Application integration. Event grid also connects your app with other services. For example, create a topic to send your app event data to event grid. So it's depend business to business or requirement to requirement. So for that you can basically any you if you want to create any custom event, happen, then one of your pipeline will be run. So accordingly, you can choose as per the business requirement. And there's one more thing, event trigger. Basically, in event trigger, you can create one event trigger and link that event trigger with multiple pipelines. So let me show you. Let's say you have event trigger one and you have pipeline one and pipeline two. So now you can link this event trigger from both of the pipeline. Or let's say if I take another example, so you let's say you have event trigger one and event trigger two. Again, you can link this pipeline to both of the event. So I can say event trigger and pipeline has many to many relationship. Similarly, in schedule trigger also, schedule trigger also, I can mention here pipeline and yeah, this one many to many relationship. So in schedule trigger also, you have many to many relationship with pipeline like this only. So you can create multiple pipeline in the schedule trigger and link it into one trigger, or you can trigger one, you can create one trigger and link it into multiple pipeline, vice versa. But if I talk about tumbling window, so you have only one-to-one relationship. So you can link one pipeline to one trigger. If I talk about tumbling window trigger, so here you have one trigger that would be linked to one pipeline only. So because it is here in tumbling there are different feature, different options. Here generally we use this tumbling window in the very complex scenario where we need dependency or we need to execute data for the past. Okay guys, I hope this video would be helpful for you. Thank you everyone.